So we wrap up the first.
Carmelo, some.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade and are looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Carmelo Anthony really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And in terms of points in that first half, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
They've got Carl Landry, Tony Roten out there with Bell. Then there's Okafor, and it's McKinney in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 10. Landry, a screen on Grant. Landry with the screen. Bell, this is to Landry.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. 4th in opponent points per game. And they're right there, I mean, among the top 5 teams in second chance points. Doing a really good job of offensive rebounding and then being able to score the ball when they get that second chance.
They don't make many mistakes. I just love the mental toughness. You saw 3rd fewest turnovers per game. Great decision making is so valuable, particularly down the stretch. Definitely a notch in their favor.
King, the pass to Lopez. It's tipped. Up top, Roten. He has 7. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Knicks leading by 9. King outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. King's got 4 this quarter.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Let the game come to you.
Check in for
Forcing
Lance
the issue too
Stevenson.
much.
The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Marshall. He's got 8. Gets it down to single digits. 6 points for Nerlens Noel.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
King outside. On the wing of Flalo. Porzingis passes to King. Shot clock at 6. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. Number 1, the Knicks.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Smooth. He has 17 points and 4 assists. The assists have been coming for him, along with putting some numbers up from the foul line, too.
Yeah, I love the unselfishness and then also the tremendous focus that's been on display.
Covington shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
There's a screen by Noel. The feed now to Covington. Pass to Marshall. Here's Covington, guarded by King. And that one's good. Noel.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Move the
King
ball.
right side.
Sticking too much.
And there's another one for the Knicks.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
The 76ers trail by 13. And Marshall kicks to Noel. And here's Covington from the arc. And it's King with the rebound. King's got 4 rebounds in this game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now, here is Bell. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but...
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. New York leading by 13. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Knicks. King in a 2-guard. Anthony is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then there's Grant, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. King, the pass to Carmelo, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Anthony's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Knicks.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points.
And
Make
let's
the
get this
defense
update
move.
now
Let's
for
pass
Perkins
up a good
across the
shot
way on the
for
sideline.
a great shot.
Hey, Kevin, during that
the
last
game
break, I
come to
heard
you.
Philadelphia's coach as
You're
he
forcing the
addressed his
issue too
team.
much.
He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them, we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks again, Doris. Pulls from the top of the key. Okafor grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 15. And here's Bell from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. New York's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. King with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. King against Okafor. And it won't fall on the short-range shot from King. The 76ers shooting in this game 45%. Landry with a screen for Roten. Puts up a 3, and he gets the bucket.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Nerlens Noel checks in for Philadelphia. And New York with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
There's a screen by Noel. Bell dishes to Noel. He used that pick to get in close.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Both free throws good from King. Here is Bell. Mark, they're looking now at a sizable deficit.
Yeah, you know, they've got a lot of work ahead of them, but no reason to give up hope right now.
Yeah, definitely not, guys. Not with all the time that's still left in this game.
And it's Noel missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
King, the pass to Lopez. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Knicks lead by 15.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And Bell kicks to Embiid. To the paint, here's Roten, and that one goes long. New York leading by 15. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. King, the pass to Roten. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Embiid with a screen on Grant. Passes it to McKinney. Down low, Noel. And that time, also a missed shot. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And here is King. Lopez up top. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Here's Roten. Here's McKinney. They grab their own miss. He dishes it to Bell. There's a screen by Noel.
2 minutes.
Now the pass to Roten. Buries the long-range jumper.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And the 76ers making a change here. Landry's checked in, and New York with a change here too. Smith checked in for Porzingis. Here's McKinney, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Grant the pass to King. Lopez a screen inside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their lead.
When he slams it home and gets a little camera time on the backside of it.
He spent a while up there on the rim.
And I like the fact that the ref's going to give him a little bit of leeway there and a lot more than they used to.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Roten dishes to Bell. Off target from three-point range. Knicks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Lopez passes to King. Lopez a screen. And King, here we go. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Off the pick, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Noel wide open, he fires. Nice open look, but it's no good. King outside. For 3. The shot is off. So no problem for New York as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.